Good morning, folks. It's Friday. In fact, it's Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, November the 25th, 2016. I'm back on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. I'm going to try to shoot some docks today to catch some crappie. A little different technique than earlier videos, but the water temperature is 57 degrees. It's 40 degrees this morning, a little brisk, but perfect for dock shooting. The fish ought to be on. This is my favorite time of the year on Lake of the Ozarks. I'm ready to get started. Okay, folks, I'm going to get started here. I'm using a B&M Sharpshooter 6. With a Shimano 1000 FE reel, 6-pound high-vis Mr. Crappie or Crappie Max line. I'm going to start off just using a 1/16 ounce jig with a Bobby Garland baby shad swimmer in a blue ice color. You never know if these fish are right up underneath the dock float or if they're down deeper. So when I pull in, I'll shoot in and I'll start reeling it back up high. See if I get bit. If I don't, I'll shoot in, let it fall. You just got to experiment. They may want a lighter jig. I may go to a 1/32. I'll try different colors. Just fish and shoot and see what they want. That didn't take long. First cast, reeling it back. Nice little black crappie. That's a good sign. Some people say it's bad luck to catch a fish on your first cast, but I'll take it. Nice little fish, probably about 10.5 inches. I'm gonna keep a few. Starting off on the backside or shore side of this dock, I'm sitting in about 12 feet of water. Now, I shot in there 2 or 3 times, bringing the jig out just underneath the float. Caught a fish on the first cast. I'm going to start to let it fall a little bit. I haven't had another bite. I've got 2 or 3 rods rigged up with different baits. I'll fish an opening with one bait until I quit getting hit on it, and then I'll switch to a different one, and we'll just switch up during the day and see if there's one particular bait they like better than others. That fish hit that on the fall. It'd fallen probably about 10 feet. Not a monster, but it's a keeper. I'm after a limit of eaters today. See if we can get another one out of there. There's a hit. Another little one. Little black. There it is, line jumped. They're sitting, oh, these are little fish today. Throw a little bit bigger bait in there, see if we can eliminate some of the small fish. Oh, that fish was very deep. Another keeper. That's all it is. But it'll go in the pot. That fish was deep. Out on the end, or toward the end of this dock, it's 20 feet deep, and that bait had fallen quite a while before that fish hit it. Oh, there was one all the way down to the bottom. I moved back toward the back of that dock in that 12-foot water, and that jig was, if it hadn't hit bottom, it was real close. They're laying more toward the bottom than under the float. Okay, I fished the side of that dock under the swim platform. I moved out on the end now, and I'm going to fish around the boat lifts. First thing I'm going to do is just swim it under the lift, see if I can catch one high. There he is, right there under the boat lift. Again, not very big, keeper, but I think we can catch some better ones. There was one way down there. Little. Fish are deep on this dock. Scattered, really, I guess. We'll catch a few right under the foam and then some real deep. Oh, there's one up high. Little fish. Aggressive though. It's a pretty little black crappie. There he is. He's laying right up under that little jet ski float, but again, not very big. All right, we've moved just a little bit, moved to a different dock. We'll see if we can catch any fish on this one. There it is. We're laying right up under this one. Another small crappie, but keeper. That fish's been caught 2 or 3 times, torn up. I'm not going to keep that. It's a keeper, but He suffered enough. There's fish. Little one. Boy, the fish are running small today. There's another fish. That one's a little better. It's a keeper. Nothing huge, but we'll keep it. We'll catch one on this one. There he is. Just had the feeling. Again, another keeper, but not very big. I bet there's another one under there. Yep, there it is. Got a wad of little ones. There's fish. A little better fish. Still not a monster, but he'll keep. Another little keeper crappie. There's one. Well, we're on the little fish pattern today. There's fish. That's a decent keeper. See if we can get another one out of there. There it is. Come out of there. There we go. Some good eaters in there. Nice fish. Okay, go back in there. Let her fall. There it is. Another one right there, same spot. It's 3 in a row. Another decent one. I'll tell you, you get on a wad of them and you can sit in one spot on a dock and catch a limit if you find them all grouped up. Let it fall. There it is. They're a little deeper. They're not right underneath. That's a nice one. Nice fish. Starting to get a little better. That's a good fish there. Front of the boat's over 26 feet of water. Those fish are suspended down a ways under the dock. They're wanting that bait falling. There he is. They're just suspended. What is that, 5 right there and just a few casts? I bet there's more in there. See if we can get us another one. Kind of a light bite. They're not really popping it and making that line pop. It'll just kind of stop or just sort of tighten up a little bit. It's not really jumping like it will sometimes. A lot of times that line will just quit sinking. You're sitting here over 26 feet of water and you know your jig's not on the bottom. When that happens, usually the reason for that is there's a fish has that jig in its mouth. Get repositioned here. Give it another shot right in there where we started. I don't believe we've caught them all. One more try. There was a good one. That ought to reward us. There it is. I knew there was another one in there. Not very big. It's a keeper, but I'm not keeping it. There it is. Jumped a little bit and then just quit. Another nice fish. Nice black fish. Oh yeah, now we're starting to get some size to them. 109. Anything over a pound, I release. It's just what I do. I like to keep those bigger fish back in there and catch them on tournament day. Finally, a fish over a pound. See if his mama's in there. There it is. Boy, they're down there. No, and baby brother. Okay, we changed batteries on the cameras. Picked up the smaller bait again. Gonna go right back in there. There it is. That line just stopped. Didn't jump, just stopped. There's a wad of fish in there. Another keeper, but not the keeper I want. Okay, one more and we're going to move on around the dock. Certain there's more fish in there, but let's do what you should never do. Leave fish to find fish. Give them a little rest right here and come back to them. There's one little hole over here on the other side directly across. Let's see if we can pick one up over there. This opening's under the walkway, under the enclosed part of the dock, so it's dark. It's in about the same depth of water as we were catching them on the other side. Little narrow opening. All right. I bet we catch one. Gonna make a liar out of me. Get it way up in there. Okay, one more time. Nope. One teeny tiny opening. See how good I am. Bam. Now that ought to reward me. Just not fair. There's fish, finally. Another little keeper. Grow up. There's one way down there. That fell and fell and fell a long ways. Again, not a monster, but it'll keep. Another one way down there. I'm betting there's some brush down under this dock. It's holding those fish. Little bitty one. There it is, way down there. I mean, those fish are pretty deep. We're in 30 feet of water. That jig's fallen a long time. Little bitty one. We're gonna catch one here. There he is, I told you. He ticked it the first time. Boy, they just aren't very big. I'm sure that's a 9-incher, but not enough. That wind is really picking up. It's getting colder. Weatherman lied. There's fish. Another little one. There's a fish. There's another little keeper. Okay, folks, it's 11:30. The wind's picking up, the temperature's dropping. We've caught a lot of fish this morning. Unfortunately, most of them are just keepers, decent eaters. I wanted to mess the fish, have a fish fry tonight or tomorrow, so I got that. Glad I wasn't in a tournament today. We only had one fish over a pound. Wouldn't have fared very well. But had a lot of fun, caught a lot of fish. Hope you enjoyed the video, learned a little bit about dock shooting. We'll do it again. Thanks for being with me.